A North Bexar County man was told he'd need to pay more than $35,000 of someone else's property taxes after he bought a foreclosed home. And while he tried to take the case to court to fight it, he kept getting delayed. So he called KENS 5, and reporter Andrew Moore started digging into how this all happened.
Robert Stewart thought he was making a good investment when he bought a foreclosed property for less than $50,000 here at the courthouse, but he was actually taking his first steps into a property tax nightmare. But after KENS 5 got involved, he now has a court date to defend himself, and the county is taking steps to keep this from happening again.
I mean, how did I do this? I put myself in this situation.
Robert Stewart bought this property on Crystal Drive at a tax foreclosure auction in 2021. When he didn't get a tax bill the next year, he called the county to get it sent over.
I know I owed taxes for 2021.
But he didn't get a bill for just 2021. Instead, the county sent this. A tax bill for the last 10 years, totaling more than $37,000.
I was just complete shock. I didn't know what to say.
Stewart then contacted the county's collection law firm, which is in charge of foreclosures, thinking they made a mistake. Instead, he found out that law firm had simply decided to not legally pursue the previous owner for those last 8 years of due taxes, and they were suing him for the taxes instead.
You have to pay them. Right. That's what they said.
So Stewart called KENS 5, and we started asking, is that legal? Consumer Protection Attorney Bill Clanton says it is possible for extra taxes to be attached to these properties, and buyers need to look up everything they can before purchasing.
Do the research themselves and go to the assessor collector and find out if there's an additional balance due on the property.
But Clanton also said Stewart may have a good defense against the county law firm if he proves the county could have sued the original owner for the taxes before they got to this point.
The law says you cannot cause your damages to increase by your own bad behavior or your failure to take action. And so it appears that the county delayed the foreclosure sale and allowed taxes to accrue when it already had an order allowing it to foreclose the property.
Finally, while the county tax office can't interfere with the tax lawsuit, Bexar County Tax Assessor Collector Albert Uresti has now made new rules which require all past due taxes to be disclosed in these property sales.
When this was brought to my attention by KENS TV, I contacted the law firm and told them, hey, we need to make this process more transparent. From now on, when they do a posting, they're going to include all the taxes that are owed so that the buyers can be aware of what's going on.
Of course, in the end, it will be up to a judge whether Stewart has to pay those taxes, but he's ready to make his arguments, and after KENS 5 called the county law firm, he has a court date next month. So we will be following up to see how that turns out. Andrew Moore, KENS 5.
If you have an issue you can't quite seem to get resolved, give us a call, 210-470-KENS, or you can head over to our website, kens5.com/call KENS. We have a form you can fill out, tell us what the problem is, and maybe we see if we can get you a little help on it.
It'll be interesting to see what happens at the court date, because it's going to impact others.
Well, listening to what Andrew said there, it kind of sounds like it's going to go in that guy's favor.
It sounds like
the county should have gone after the original owner when they foreclosed.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I guess the moral of the story is if you buy a foreclosure, you need to look what's going on in the past.
All the background, right?
Yeah, wow. Okay.